That's the most ridiculous thing.
And so, like, it confused me for the rest of my classes. I was like, contradicting what I thought was that. That's so
Right, that's the literal definition. It's not like open to interpretation.
yeah, literally.
Okay. So the four requirements for geometric, well, three of them are the exact same as binomial, and there's that fourth one about the n. So there's still a fixed p, so its probability is the same. We still need them to be independent. We still need a clear yes or no, or you can think about it as success, failure. So as far as those three goes, binomial and geometric are the same. But then the fourth one is we're looking for the first success. So there's not a fixed n. So your formula is probability x equals k is q to the k minus 1 times p, or if you want to put like p to the first. So what does the q stand for? Probability of, not success, failure. Not success, something nice. Probability of failure. P stands for probability of success. K is like the number we're looking for. And then, so why does the formula make sense is what I was trying to like help you understand, that okay, you have to fail over and over and over again until you succeed. So I don't know how to write that the best, but you fail Q times before succeeding. That's a pretty good way to say it. Why is there no n? We don't know n. No set number of trials. The mean of a geometric is 1 over p. So go through those 7 there, and I think this is what your concept section is, right? Binomial, geometric, or neither?
Yeah.
So try that here. Just label each one of those with binomial, geometric, or neither. Or do your best. We'll go through. So that first one, if I flip a coin 10 times, kind of starts to look like, I know you're not done yet, let's go through like 1 or 2. Kind of starts to look like binomial because you're like a fixed number. But then let x be the number of flips, So, which is it? Am I doing it 10 times or am I counting the flips? And it's not even the first success, it's the second success. So this is neither. It kind of breaks both of the rules. Let's see some erasing. Does that make sense why it's neither? Have we practiced what? Like, have we done a problem like that?
Yeah.
Maybe in some of them not. Some of them, like this one doesn't even really make, well, like I don't even know how I would do that. Okay, I want you to flip a coin 10 times. And then count the number of times it takes you to get tails twice. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's neither. Right, so you're like stuck, but you're not stuck yet. So the second one, roll a die until I roll a 4 or a 5. So I'm going to keep doing something over and over again until I succeed. I'm looking to roll a 4 or 5, so that is a fixed probability. What's the probability I roll a 4 or a 5? 2 out of 6, right, or 1/3. So I got a fixed probability. So this is geometric. I'm going to keep doing that until I get what I want. So the first time I get a 4 or 5, I'll stop. I don't know the number of trials. Flip a coin and let X be the number of flips to get 4 heads. So this is kind of like go until you succeed 4 times. That's not geometric, and I don't know how many trials I'm doing, so that's not binomial either. So that one's neither. Draw 8 cards for a well-shuffled deck without replacement, and let X be the number of red cards. That's binomial except without replacement. If I'm not replacing the card, what's changing every time? The probability is changing and they're not independent, so that's also needed. I mean, is it helping when I go through them though? That it makes sense. Okay. Shoot 10 free throws and let X be the number of misses. That is a fixed number of trials. I'm just going to count how many I missed, and I can find what's probably I missed 2, probably I missed 3, probably I missed 4. So that is binomial. That's a fixed number of trials. I'm just going to count the number of successes. Yeah.
Does it matter that they didn't say what the...
So yeah, I am assuming that they're independent. So, which you could argue, you could say like, well, I make the first one a little more likely. I mean, yeah. But if they're independent, it's fine. Shoot free throws until you make one. So again, if I assume the probability is the same every single time, shoot until I make one. What's that? That's geometric. Shoot until you succeed, and you count how many times it took you to succeed, and then you would stop. Draw 4 cards for a well-shuffled deck with replacement. So that right there tells me I've got a fixed P. This is my fixed N. And then I'm going to count the number of times I succeed. That one is my number. Questions on that one? So on the warm-up tomorrow, I'll put a couple more of these so you can practice them some more. Any of those I go over again, though? Okay, so let's look at how to do some problems. The CDF and PDF work the exact same as they did with binomial. You just don't have an end. So it's not Nevada Pizza Kitchen anymore, it's just Pizza Kitchen. We don't know what it is. So I read through here, multiple choice test has choices A through E for each item. So they're telling me that so I can figure out the probability is 1/5 or 0.2. The student guesses on every question. Teacher wants him to take the test until he gets the first question correct and then he's dismissed. You come in to do a makeup test, I'm like, just keep going, keep going. As soon as you get one right, you go home. Find the probability X equals 3. So find the probability that the first success is on the 3rd try. So you could do this 2 ways. Like some people don't really use the Geomet PDF because it's easier to use the formula. Some people use the Geomet PDF. So I would just look at this and go, okay, he got the third. If you got the third question right, that means I got the first two wrong. So you got it wrong, he got it wrong, and then he got it right. Or 0.8 squared, and then he got one right. You can also do Geomat PDF. 0.2, comma 3, and then that's your P and that's your K. And these will all give you the exact same answer. Geomat CDF, I'm never doing it by hand. I'm gonna use the calculator every time on that. But the PDF, some people think it makes sense to I'm just gonna do it. So that is up to you how you do it. I'm showing you different options. Geomat PDF's like all the way at the bottom. And this comes out to 0.128. This is another one of those, I kind of like having multiple ways to do it, because if I can do it 2 different ways and get the same answer, I feel really good that that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, for the first one? So the second one, this is the probability that I got the first success on the 0th attempt. Does that make any sense? So, this is like a life lesson for Mr. Davis. You cannot succeed before you try. Right? So, in this situation, so I can't get the first success on the 0th attempt. Now in a binomial, can you shoot like 10 free throws and make 0? Yeah. But can you make your first free throw on your 0th try? The geometric, no. So you gotta keep that in mind. The geometric, you can get 0. I'm sorry, binomial you can get 0, geometric you cannot. Alright, probability x is less than or equal to 2. So I need to get my first success on the second attempt or the first attempt. I'm just going to use CDF here. So that's 2 or lower. So I'm going to do Geomat CDF. Then you put in P and you put in K. What do you got, Maya? How can I succeed with those training? Has to be born into a ton of money. See if you can send that 6 years. So I got 0.36. So just type it in. Make sure you know where to find Geomat CDF. Make sure you get 0.36. Any issues there? Alright, probability x is greater than 2. So I'm going to write down what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up. So I can't do that. I can't even realistically go PDF of 3, PDF of 4, PDF of 5, PDF of 6, because I don't even know when to stop. At some point the probabilities will get incredibly tiny, but that's not your approach. Think about like a Venn diagram. What's on the opposite side of the Venn diagram of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up? Would be, I mean, you can say 0 if you want, but it really can't be a 0, so it would just be 1 and 2. So, I'm going to find this, and then do what? Subtract it from 1, right? Didn't I just find this in the last problem? Yeah. So I'm going to do 1 minus Geomat CDF. 0.2, comma 2. Does that make sense why I have to do the subtraction method there? I can't add up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 forever because I just keep going. So I find the opposite of it with the kind of the Venn diagram thing and subtract. Yeah. So x is greater than 2. Like numbers bigger than 2 don't start until 3. So these are the ones that I am looking for. So the opposite of those is 2. So if I succeed on the second trial, that's not greater than 2. So I have to subtract out 2. That makes sense? Try the last one. Try that 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. Am I including the 2 and the 4 in that situation? Yeah. So you could do PDF of 2, PDF of 3, PDF of 4, and 1. Absolutely valid way to do it. What do you mean you already have 2?
It says equals 3. So that's the first row. First one, you 2. It's still not.
So we don't have PDF of 2 yet.
Can't want to do one row. So just keep it going. Math is not as shocking as I thought.
Again, if you're not sure if you're doing it right, do it both ways. Get different answers. I'm not really sure. And do the one you're most comfortable with, I guess. So it should be 0.3904. 2 ways to get to it. You can do PDF of 2, PDF of 3, PDF of 4, and add them all up. Or if you're doing the CDF way, just be careful. So CDF of 4 would find what? 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't want the 1, right? So I gotta subtract. You can actually subtract CDF of 1 or PDF of 1, because in geometric they're the same, because there's no 0. But this will get rid of the 1, and then you're left with the 2, 3, and the 4. Which is what you want. How many had 0.3904? Cool. I'm just curious. I'm going to use the PDF way. I'm going to use the CDF way. Cool. Alright, look number 6. This is one of those where they try to screw you up and ask things backwards, and I hate it, but you have to practice it, that's what they do. Multiple choice test has choices A through D. I'm going to guess on every question, but I'm looking for the first wrong answer. So maybe it's like you're trying to like get a streak of how many correct you can get in a row. As soon as you get one wrong, I'm like, all right, you're out of the game. But if the choices are A through D, what's the probability that you get a wrong answer? 0.75. And then I would cross this off. This, I don't know. This just drives me crazy because I see this, I'm like, oh, it's 0.25. Then that's the first wrong one. So just make sure you're flipping the probability. 0.75. And then let's go through and try these. So again, for that first one, you could go, okay, 0.25 to the third times 0.75. I get the first 3 questions right, and then I get one wrong. Or you could go Geomet PDF 0.75 level 4. Either way, you should get 0.0117. You guys getting that? The second one, I didn't even do it yet, but every time I do it, it's got to be 0. Like incredibly tiny. It's not a negative number.
It says 0.000.
Right, it's E negative whatever, so you move the decimal place over however many times. But what's the probability that you're going to guess the first 9 questions correct? I mean, not very good, right? I don't know if you guys have ever tried that on a test, but it doesn't go well. So this would be like 0.25 to the 9 times 0.75, or Geomet PDF 0.75, 10. So that means I'm going to take that decimal and move it over 6 spots. So it's really 0.000002. And at that point, you can just say 0. Like it's basically impossible. I mean, that's not impossible, but it's basically impossible for that to happen. So I would say approximately. So try the last three. I'll shut up and let you try. Here's what I got, but you can certainly do them different ways. On these two. The middle one, you're kind of stuck with the CDF method. Well, not necessarily, but I think it makes the most sense. Good?
That just makes the number better.
Okay. Questions out of any of these three? Where are you getting this? Why did you do this? For this one?
Yeah.
So it's I got .01538. Did you get that 8 also?
I got 0.0153.
What'd you type out?
I did 0.117 and the 0.009.
Oh, so you did the PDFs
yeah.
and added them?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay.
Oh.
So on a rounding issue like this, so she said she got .0153, and that's really close. But these two are really close too. They're totally different problems, right? But then I would go back and look at your work and like see, okay, did you just like round a little bit different than me? Because you could get really close doing it wrong. If that's the case, you won't get credit. But if you know what I mean, if you did it right, just rounded differently.
No, it's because you added them together.
Yeah, because you're a hyper aggressive rounder.
I wrote 4 spots.
Yeah, that was bad. So this less than or equal to 2, I'm just doing CDF of 2. The greater than 3 one is the one I think is the toughest. Let me just talk through it. What I'm looking for is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and everything above it. But I can't just type all those in. I wouldn't even know when to stop. So what I'm going to do is find the opposite of that, which is 1, 2, and 3, and then do 1 minus that. That's the only way you can get to that one. And then 4, 5, and 6, you could do PDF the 4, 5, and 6 in a month, or I do the CDF way, but either way is fine. How many had, this is the hard one. How many had this Greater than 3 was correct. I think it's the easiest one. So one more. So again, I'm just showing you like the tricks that they use. So I have an unfair coin that is going to land heads 60% of the time. I'm going to flip it until it lands tails. So what is the P that we're going to use? It's 0.4. I'm going to cross out that 0.60. Screw it. So, what are you guys talking about now?
Lost.
Yeah, I got like an ESPN alert that says he had a girl in the face. Like with a ball, right? Not like punching.
Oh yeah. He went to go serve. Yeah, he gave her a kiss on the cheek. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He went to go serve and like bailed the little ball girl on the side.
Oh.
On his return, he like missed it and it like.
Right, right.
She was tough because she didn't even
She
try.
didn't even cry. I was like,
You wouldn't either. No,
And then, okay, buy me
I
some.
don't know if I'm
I
crying.
got all
Was
the
it
money in the
her?
world, like,
Because
buy
it
me
was
a hospital
embarrassing.
bill.
yeah.
Because that's on live television.
But if you got a kiss from the knowledge.
But it was
It
funny
was,
because the
it was.
commentator.
So for this one, you did 3.
Yes.
It's like this, so what would you do to like 3?
So it's greater than less than. It's different.
Okay.
So this is less than 3. So numbers that are less than 3 are like 2. That was very substantive.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. It's like that one little
Yeah.
number. Like,
It was funny because the commentator said, "Oh, she is flush," and then he was, and then he kissed her on the cheek, and he goes, "How would you flush? Do it." I was like, "Shit."
which one? So yeah, let me know if there's questions on these.
Oh, I see.
You alright?
Oh, maybe no.
Where's the last one?
So this would be I got tails on for the first time on the second flip, and I got tails for the first time on the third.
Oh.
Well, if I got you know what I mean. If I got the first time, I would just stop, and I can't get it for the first time twice. You okay?
I put it in. That says.
If it's less than 3, then it's 2 or less. Right? So tomorrow I'll give you. These get it gets a little tougher because now I give you binomial and geometric. So you got to figure out which one to use. Then figure out when you go from there. So, what we will be doing. So Tomorrow, I'll give you a lot of, it'll be like basically just run the board all day. Warm up, do a little props, warm up, one of those days. And then AP questions, and then a practice test, and then a test. On Tuesday. The first Tuesday from now. Mr. Kraft is Tuesday the 4th. Do you call that Tuesday or next Tuesday?
Tuesday the 4th? I'd say next Tuesday.
Yeah.
See, that's what I see.
How many would say next Tuesday? How many would say Tuesday?
Tuesday's today.
No, it's Wednesday. See, that changes it though.
Yeah.
Would you still say next Tuesday?
Yeah, this is next week.
Yeah.
Next
I
kind of
think
means
of it like,
the next
yeah,
chunk of
like
time.
Sunday is the start of like a week, so it's like next.
Right, so
like
on
this
Sunday,
Saturday.
you're talking about the following day. Would you call that
Okay,
next
well send out an
Monday?
email to us on Sunday saying
I say
that's
tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting around it.
Were there answers to this? I couldn't find answers.
Yeah.
Were there?
That's on zero.
Like, I mean, I saw.